My mother-in-law thinks I cheated on my husband because we are having a girl, then lays hands on me at 8 months pregnant. The men in my husband's family haven't produced a daughter in over 100 years. It's this weird genetic thing they're all obsessed with. Every baby for the last 4 generations has been a boy. They treat it like some kind of sacred family legacy. On our wedding night, his mother pulled me aside into the hallway. She grabbed both my hands, looked me dead in the eye, and said, "Now go make us our son. Don't you dare disappoint us." I nervously laughed, thinking she was joking, but her face stayed completely serious. 8 months later, we found out I was pregnant. When we went to the gender reveal ultrasound at 20 weeks, the technician said, "Congratulations, it's a girl." My husband was thrilled, but I felt this pit in my stomach knowing what his mother would say. When we told her, her face went completely blank. She stared at the ultrasound photo for a whole minute before saying, "The test must be wrong. Those things are wrong all the time." Even after our second ultrasound confirmed it, she kept insisting we should get a third opinion. She called me twice a week asking if we'd gotten another test done. After my daughter was born, the comments started immediately. Whenever my husband left the room, his mother would lean in close and whisper things like, "She has your nose. Interesting. She doesn't look anything like our family." Or she'd say to her sisters loud enough for me to hear, "I wonder where she got those eyes. Certainly not from our bloodline." I kept all of this to myself because my mother-in-law had recently been diagnosed with a heart condition, and I felt guilty about potentially ruining their relationship when she might not have much time left. My husband adored his mother, and I didn't want to be the reason they stopped speaking. 2 years later, I got pregnant again. At our 16-week appointment, the doctor said, "It's another girl." My husband was jumping up and down with excitement, but I immediately started crying. I begged him not to tell his mother the gender. I said, "Can we please just wait until the baby's born? I just want to enjoy this pregnancy in peace." But he insisted. He said, "Mom needs to get over this weird obsession. I'm not hiding our daughter from her." So we drove to her house that Sunday for our regular family dinner with his 2 brothers, their wives, and his mother. Halfway through dinner, my husband stood up, tapped his glass, and said, "We have an announcement. We're having another baby, and it's a girl." The entire table went silent. His mother's fork clattered onto her plate. She started shaking her head back and forth, tears streaming down her face. Then she stood up, pointed at me, and screamed, "You cheated on my son! Those babies aren't his!" I sat there frozen, my hand instinctively going to my pregnant belly. My 3-year-old daughter, who was sitting in her high chair, started crying. My husband shot up from his seat and yelled, "Mom, what the hell is wrong with you? Apologize right now." But she didn't stop. She kept screaming, "I let you get away with it the first time. I welcomed you into this family. I let my son believe he fathered that girl, but I will not let you do this again." My husband was now shaking with anger. He shouted, "How dare you call my daughter that girl? She has a name." His mother looked at me with pure hatred and screamed, "You're a liar and a cheater. No woman could give our family a girl. It's impossible." That's when she lunged at me. She reached across the table and shoved me hard. I stumbled backward and my pregnant belly slammed into the sharp corner of the kitchen counter. The pain was instant and excruciating. I doubled over, gasping, trying to catch my breath. My husband grabbed his mother by both arms and physically pulled her away from me. Our daughter was now screaming at the top of her lungs. His brothers just sat there, mouths open, completely frozen. I was holding my stomach, tears streaming down my face, when I felt something warm running down my leg. I looked down and saw blood. I whispered, "Something's wrong." My husband immediately picked up our daughter with one arm, put his other arm around me, and started guiding me toward the door. His mother was still yelling behind us, "I knew it! I knew you weren't faithful! Our bloodline doesn't produce girls!" My husband turned around one last time, looked his mother dead in the eye, and said, "If you ever come near my wife or my daughters again, I will file charges against you. You are nothing to us now." Then he turned to me and said, "We're going to the hospital right now." We left his mother standing there sobbing in her kitchen, but I didn't look back. All I could think about was my baby.